Hi everyone, Dani here, and welcome to Spenelli Speaks and day 8 of Vlogmas. Yes, we are still going strong. I hope you're enjoying Vlogmas this season. There are so many great videos out there, and I've just been super pleased that I have kept up on my vlogging. If you saw, I did a Costco video, and that was very interesting. But today I have a little thrifted haul for you. This was thrifted from two different places. I had gone to a book sale, an annual book sale done by a women's club, and they have thousands of books. Like, I think it's like 30,000 books every year donated, and then they sell them for their organization. And I went on fill your bag for $1 day, and some of those books aren't in here because I've already showed you them via like the children's hall and whatnot, but these are the other ones that I wanted to share with you. I'm always a sucker for like older books, classics, and trying to find all of the Shakespeare books. So I found Merchant of Venice, Macbeth, let's see here, Twelfth Night, and they're all like in these older editions, and they all like reek, you know, that old book reekiness. That's what they smell like. So those were the 3 Shakespeares that I found. So those 3 plays, I found those. And then in that same section where like they had older books, I found For Whom the Bell Tolls by Ernest Hemingway. This has that like almost like vellum-y paper. So like if you know what vellum feels like, that's what this book feels like. I just love the old books. Like, look at the art on that. It's crazy. I don't know. I love old books. I also found Ethan Frome by Edith Wharton. So excited to have found that. I've heard a lot of really good things about her writing, so interested in reading that. And then I found another play that I have always heard of but never really read, and that was Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. And I really like this cover. But again, one of those old books. You can see the yellowing of the pages. So I was able to get that. And then the last one, so one of my favorite books is Red Badge of Courage by Stephen Crane. So I found this one I didn't know existed called Maggie, a Girl of the Streets. And if you're familiar, this is like an Irish tale. So this is about a prostitute named Maggie. And there is actually if you go to Ireland, in Dublin, there is a statue of Maggie. So I'm assuming it's of the same nature. So yeah, I'm interested in reading that. So that's another one of in the vintage section. Then I just found a few books that I have or haven't heard of that I thought would be interesting, and to fill a bag for $5, why not? So I found High Fidelity by Nick Hornby. If you saw the John Cusack film, that's what this is. I'm actually going to be gifting this to someone for Christmas, so I'm glad I found that. And then this one I've never heard of, but it's called The Promised Land. But again, when you're filling a book for $5, if something looks interesting, you just put it in your bag. Same with this one, Zarafa. This one is a giraffe's true story from deep in Africa to the heart of Paris. So I thought the cover was really pretty, so I decided to get that. Then I love Hilary Mantel, so I found this, The Giant O'Brien. Mantel recently passed away, so I'm, top of mind kind of thing. So I saw this and I was like, yes, please. I read all of the Henry VIII books that they had. What was that? Wolf Hall? Yeah, read all of those and they're fantastic. Then, because I just couldn't help myself with this book, it's called The Possessed: Adventures with Russian Books and the People Who Read Them. I know a lot of people that love Russian literature. Mainly here on BookTube is where I've met them all. And if you joined us with our Crime and Punishment reading, you know who those people are. So when I saw this, I thought that it was hilarious and I had to pick it up. So it'd be interesting to see what that's all about. And this person used a newspaper clipping as their bookmark. Then I also found Gift of the Sea. Years back, I did a subscriber suggestion for books to read, and this was one that was told for me to read, and I didn't really get it at the time. I was kind of like, it was like a book. But a lot of you after that review had mentioned, you know, you got to read it later in life. You got, you know, it's one of those books that will hit you differently depending on what has happened to you in your life. And I think now that I've had children, I may relate to it a little bit better. So I'm going to give this another chance. Uniquely, this has lines underlined in it from the previous owner, so it'll be interesting to see what they underlined and what was significant to them. So I'm really happy that I have a copy of this. Then, because I'm a dork, I found this book, The Book of Great Books, A Guide to 100 World Classics. I'm a total weirdo scholar, if you will. My entire education revolves around books, so when I saw this, I was like, I have to get it. So I got that. It's a hefty one. So I like to peruse that at some point. Then I recently just went to another, one of my favorite thrift stores where I like to buy books because I was looking for some more gifts for Christmas. And I found a couple of things, some that I'm just like, this will just be a stocking stuffer. So I found Elf, the short story of a tall tale. So that was 99 cents. Super excited to have gotten that. I always collect any golden books. So this one, look at, it's not even been cracked. Like, it has not even been opened. So got that. It's just, you know, the ABCs. And then my daughter loves Sesame Street and Elmo. So I got her this book to look at. So, and that was 99 cents. And the golden book was also 99 cents. Then I found True Grit, which, if you're familiar with the films, so there's one with John Wayne, and then they remade it with Jeff Bridges. Both excellent films. They are really great for Westerns. But I found the book, and I have a brother who would love this book. So 99 cents. Got that for him. Then again, anytime I don't know someone's taste in reading, I try to find a book that I really enjoyed and gave 5 stars to. And oddly enough, I always find this in the thrift store. So for 99 cents, I'm going to gift that to someone I know. And then for one of my sister-in-laws, I found this. She loves thrillers. So this one's called The Second Mother for 99 cents. And it's a hefty book. It sounds kind of creepy, like someone tries to escape their life and they go to some remote island and then they find just as crazy stuff happening there as well. So yeah. And this whole like neon writing and neon colors on book covers lately has been a big trend, but I'm liking it. Like, I really like it. So that was kind of a cover buy also. I always pick up Christmas books, so this was 99 cents. Had to get that. This was a book that I bought for a gift, so I did spend a little bit more than I like to or usually do. It was $2.99. I know it's not that much, but still, you know me. And this one is George Washington's Secret Six, the spy ring that saved the American Revolution. So this is for a gift for one of my other brothers who really likes like war fiction and nonfiction. Then I can't believe I found these books. So the last 3 I just can't believe I found. But I found The Midnight Library. This is new recently. 99 cents. It's in mint condition. I mean, nothing wrong with it. Then I also found An American Marriage. Again, this was a recent new book, 99 cents. Barely touched. Barely touched. And lastly, again, The Song of Achilles. Recently new. It has a little bit of like rubbing off on the spine here, but 99 cents. I cannot believe when I saw these 3 books, I couldn't believe it. I was like 99 cents, and these are all like brand new books and recent books, like recently published. But yeah, I went over a little bit on my time. I like to try to keep these under 5 minutes around that time for Vlogmas, but I had a really great group of books and wanted to show them all to you. So we'll keep this short. I hope you're reading something great, taking care, staying safe. And until tomorrow, happy reading. Bye, guys.